Welcome to Greater Randolph SDA Church Communications Update for November 20, 2020. Today I'm interviewing Pastor Chance about upcoming activities at Greater Randolph. Pastor Chance, welcome.
Thank you, Yolanda and Al. We appreciate you guys, and it's good to be here to give these updates.
Pastor Chance, what's happening at Greater Randolph for the rest of the year?
Well, we want to thank God, first of all, for bringing us this far during the year. 2020 has really been a challenge, but by God's grace, we are still here. So there are several things that are going on, and that's what we want to make sure our members are aware of. On behalf of the church and the board, I want to also say happy Thanksgiving. And I hope that everyone will have a wonderful time, but please make sure that you are safe and practicing good health guidelines during your gatherings. Okay, Yolanda, what we got going on is on the 21st, Finance Committee is meeting at 7 p.m. And then on the 28th, we have a baptism. Please do not miss that baptism, right? Heaven is rejoicing when there's even one soul. And so here's the thing. We know that on that Sabbath, there's going to be high five taking place in heaven. So if you are available and in town, we do want you to support that, whether you are in person or online. But we have Mr. Rudy Fortner, who has really been touched by our church services, and we are preparing for that baptism. Then on the 5th of December, we're going to be having our officers induction. So all the new officers for 2021, we are going to commit ourselves to the Lord on that particular Sabbath. Then on the 12th, our annual business meeting takes place for all members. So please make sure you put that on your calendar. All members, we're going to be giving you a full update on the church and also a preview of some of our visions and plans and goals for 2021.
How are we preparing for the business meeting on December 12th?
Well, that's a good question. And here's where I need all of our departments to help us out to be on board. Now, the Finance Committee, has a role of being able to prepare for this particular meeting. And so what we are asking is that each department, if you can come up with some plans and some budgets that goes along with the plans, even if you have one event, even if they have one event, Yolanda, we want them to still have a plan, because that helps us with two fronts. One is, as we plan for evangelism and other outreach activities for the new year, we don't want to have overlapping programs. We want to make sure also that each program that has, let's say, a particular Sabbath or a weekend, that it's just dedicated to that one thing rather than multiple things. And also, we don't want to be doing evangelism, let's say a health program, when the health ministries also already have something going on as well. Secondarily, we want to be good stewards of our financial resources. So what we want to be able to do is, plus we have some new committees that are formed this year. So we want to make sure that we have resources allocated to each committee that needs it. So if you have, for example, a department that has, let's say, $5,000 or $10,000 already in their account, and they only need maybe $1,000 for their activities, then it makes sense that we reallocate resources to another department, because they already have sufficient, at least to guide them there. So we're not trying to defund ministries, but what we are trying to do is put the funds to help other departments that have multiple programs and activities so that they can indeed spread the gospel.
Can you give us a preview of what to expect in 2021?
Okay, well, there are lots of things happening in 2021. I think everybody is already ready to say goodbye to 2020. 2020 has been one of those years where it's like, we kind of want to forget about it, right? And so that's why after the board meeting, so we're just going to let folks kind of finish out the year on their own and so forth. But in 2021, what we want to do is we want to have a few things going on. One is, that's why we formed this committee or department, the communication department, so we can more inform our members so that everybody can be on page or on board. And not only that, but help them to be more active in the church by knowing what's available. So what you can expect in 2021 is we're going to have 2 business meetings, right? We're going to have one in the summer, June, and then the other, of course, we're like right now in December. So there will be 2 business meetings per year for everybody. Then we'll also be giving 2 other reports, which will come due at the quarter, the first quarter and the third quarter. So technically 4 major meetings. But in that quarterly meeting, which will be March and then September. This is where, maybe the pastor and the elders and some of the department leaders can give a brief update on where we are on our goals and our missions and visions and things that are happening at the church, how we're doing economically, different things along those lines. So you can expect more communications. As you noticed also, the website, we have done some awesome work on the website. And so we want you to utilize the website. Here's what we're looking at. We have implemented a discipleship strategy. You'll hear more about that definitely before this year is out. But what we want to do is equip our members, especially now that we are virtual, because things are happening so fast, Yolanda, that we can't wait for just once a week to be able to get information and knowledge. We want you to be able to even go right now on our website. You will see, I think we have about 4 online courses already in our website. So what we're going to be having is a portal where people can go and take courses. So if you have, let's say you need some help in your finances, we want to have some financial courses. If you want help in your marriage, relationship, we want to have some of those. So right now we have, I know for sure we have one on health. We have one on pandemic survival secrets. That's a book that I just wrote and we turned into an online course. And we are in the process of actually recording our discipleship framework, which is a 3-step process for anyone who is a member of this church so that you can grow spiritually, but also make an impact in your personal life. So that's one of the things I'm really excited about. Now we want to be adding more media and we want to get out to the world by broadcasting more. So that's why we're putting a lot of emphasis on trying to get our technologies together so we can indeed reach the world, because that's how most people are consuming content today.
Well, thank you, Pastor Chance, for the updates. We look forward to hearing more about what God is doing at Greater Randolph Church as we move forward.
Well, we thank you again, you and Al, for volunteering to take charge of this department, and we look forward to more that you guys are going to be doing, because really and truly communication is ministry at its core. So you guys are helping us out big time there. So thank you all for what you are doing. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Pastor Chance. And so the next church updates, be safe and have a happy Thanksgiving. God bless.
God bless everyone.